Yo, what's good YouTube? VISHBEGAMIN here. Today I wanted to show you guys how to make the best Joel Embiid build on NBA 2K26. Yeah man, this guy's been on a massive decline. Those knee injuries are just adding up. I mean, look at the picture right there. He looks like he's got like 3 knee braces just stacked into one. But, you know, in terms of making an Embiid build on a video game, there's like some pretty cool ways of making him like a dominant post scorer type build with, you know, great shooting, insane strength. This build kind of like lacking in the blocks, some in the strength and vert and 3-ball, and like the driving layup too. I like the close shot, but that should be something more like when you like add on to your cap breakers later on. Having that kind of perimeter defense isn't really necessary on a 7-footer. And yeah, but the cool I like the way they do defensive rebound too. Like if you were going for a 99 defensive rebound, that would probably be the best way to go about it. But you know, I don't think Joel Embiid is that great of a rebounder, not enough to be like in the high 90s. But if you're interested to see how I can make this build a lot more versatile while still being really elite on defense, let's go ahead and get right into it. Alright, so first thing we're going to do is name him Joel Embiid, make him right-handed, jersey number 21. Gonna put him in the center spot. His height is 7 foot. The weight, I put it at 265, just enough to make him look big. His actual weight is 280, but if you make it 280 pounds, then you're going to lose too much on the vertical and the speed with ball, which I'll get into later. Wingspan, he has a 7'5" wingspan, but I settled with 7'4", so you can at least get silver deadeye. So first thing we're going to do with the close shot, they had it originally at 96, but I think putting it at 94 is a good sweet spot, so that way you'll already have the gold paint prodigy at 92. But if you have it at 94 and you were wanting it exactly like at 96 like 2K had it, all you had to do is just go +2 to the cap breakers and you get your Hall of Fame paint prodigy. But you know, if you really want to go overboard, you can go +5 to the close shot, have a 99 close shot for legend paint prodigy. But you know, I think for a build like this, 96 is good enough. Even 94 is like pretty solid. So then 2K had an 80 driving layup. We're gonna go 90, so you can get that goal physical finisher. Layup Mixmaster isn't as good. You can't even get it as a 7-foot build, but with 90 driving layup and having Joel Embiid's layup style at 73, you're gonna still naturally get some good Euro step animations anyways. The driving dunk, we're going 75. I don't think 80 is necessary for a build like his. He's kind of like slow-footed anyways. So 75 is enough to give you those contact, well, not contact dunks, but you get athletic dunks off 2, athletic dunks off 1. I think their standing dunk was 85, which is pretty good, but I think having it at 90 would be better, so you can get the elite standing dunks and gold rise up. Post control, we're gonna put it at a 94, so that way you have an option either to go with like 95 post control for like the post powerhouse being Hall of Fame and post up poet being Hall of Fame, or you can go bloodlusted and go 99, so you can have those badges on legend. Just up to you. That's why I make these builds at 94, just so you can customize it to your liking. Mid range, I put it at 80. This is where you should definitely put your first +5, so that way you can have an 85 mid range, so that way you can get all your silver shooting badges aside from shifty shooter. The 3-ball, I put it at an 80, so you could just shoot it a little more comfortably. The free throw, Embiid is good at drawing fouls and taking a lot of free throw attempts, so getting it up to an 88 will help you comfortably knock it down. I think I haven't tried out his free throw animation, but if that doesn't work out for whatever reason, just use like Karl Anthony Towns. In my opinion, his is like the best free throw animation. Ball handle, I put it at 65. That way you can get some like Giannis size up, Wemby animations, a little bit of Joel Embiid hesitations and step backs. The 55 speed with ball. This is why I maxed it out at 265 pounds, because this is like the largest weight you can have while still having this. You can get Wemby's dribble style with that. So I think that's just better than just getting in like a basic pro or Sabonis dribble style. Interior, we're going real high with this, around 94. You can either keep grinding for 97 interior or 99 interior, but you have that potential to go for legend post lockdown. You'll already get it on Hall of Fame off the rip, but you can either max plus one it, or you can just grind out the cap breakers and get it to legend. The block, we're gonna put it at 84, so that way you can get silver paint patroller. I just feel like as a big that's gonna be a decent rim protector, you should have it at least at 84. Now if you're like more like a Dirk type of build, then maybe you would settle at like 78 or 74. But I feel like Embiid, like when he wasn't too riddled with injuries, was a pretty good rim protector. Defensive rebound, I went up to an 80. He's a pretty good rebounder. I feel like it's more so his size that and the era that he's playing in that makes his averages look good. So 80 is like good enough. I'll get into a little bit later why 80 is good enough. The strength, we're gonna put it at a 94. That way, all you need is just +1 to get Hall of Fame brick wall. But also, I made the weight is like you could just go 256 if you wanted to and still have 99 strength. But again, I just made it 265 to just make them look a little bit bigger, and you can just go +5 to the strength for that. If you were just only solely focused on Hall of Fame, or I mean legend post lockdown, you need to have 99 interior and then eventually go for the 97 strength. Vertical, I put it all the way up to an 80. That way you can just grab rebounds better, you can block better. So that's what makes an 80 honestly good enough. Also, if you have more cap breakers left over, you can go like +4 to the block and then get an 88 block, which is really nice. Honestly, 88 block almost feels as good as having like a 93 block with gold paint patroller. So having gold high flying denier on a build like this with 80 vert, you're gonna get blocks pretty effectively and even get those snatchback block animations that are just absolutely demoralizing. So yeah, here's the build right here. Really dominant, strong interior, like post scoring type of build. You can go like do some crazy post phase with this, you know, max +2 your post fade phenom if you really want to be cheesy. I see it, it's rare, but whenever I do see people post score, they green it every time, and they're not even rhythm shooting doing it either. But there you have it. Two-way paint bully. Shades of George Mikan all time, Wemby, and Joel Embiid. So you get some really nice shades of, and you're very versatile. You can shoot elite. You can finish around the rim if you need to. If you're on a shooting slump, you can drop, you can like dunk the ball, layup, standing layup effectively. You can back down people in the post, drop step people effectively too. And you can even like play defense well around the rim. So yeah, there you have it. You can even ISO a little bit too with the dribble style and having a 65 ball handle. You can do more than you think with that. But yeah, if you like the build, please drop a like. I post build videos 3 times a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. I go live on Twitch 3 days a week, Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, 12 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And until then, I'll catch you all in the next build video. Peace.